Hey everybody, the following is an excerpt from the monthly Rahdo Roundup, and if you'd like to see the rest of the roundup, you can hit that eye up in the top right corner of the screen, or if you'd like to know more about the game, you can follow the link down in the show notes. And with that out of the way, let's talk about Babylon. This is a new tile laying game that is freaking gorgeous. When I got into board gaming, whatever it was now, 12, 13 years ago, it was unthinkable that we might have games that look this cool. But this is a tile laying game where we are building higher and higher and higher, multiple levels to build the ultimate, Garden of Babylon. Let's see here. In fact, actually, I think in this run-through, which was an exclusive for backers of my show, the monthly Rahdo Relax, where you can see there's Jen and me playing. If I skip to the end, I think you can get a look at what our finals look like. Did I show them? All right, let's see. So, yeah, this is what you build over the course of the game. It is so awesome. There's like 3-4 levels high with all these different columns and bridges and fountains and statues and all kinds of stuff. It is it is so fun and compelling to play this game because this is what you're going to create. And the higher you can build, the more points you're going to get. The more variety, the more points you're going to get. But the actual puzzly nature of playing this game this is deceptively crunchy. I thought this was going to be a really simple, lightweight gateway game, but it is not. What happens is every turn, the first thing you're going to do is you are going to you're going to go digging. Here we are midway through the game. There are still a few topsoil tiles. Those are clay. Underneath it are the granite. And then down at the bottom is the basalt tiles, and the ones at the top are the weakest, the ones at the bottom are the best. So you might want to think, if the basalt ones are the best because they let you build every type of decorations, bridges and fountains and statues and I forget what the fourth thing is, but there's a fourth type. Staircases from one level to another. The staircases are tough to pull off, but they're very satisfying when you do. So the deeper you dig, the more flexibility you have for different decorations you can throw onto, and that's where the majority of your points are going to come from. But the problem is, the lighter you dig, on the more surface, the more columns you get, because you can see I just grabbed a tile that gave me 5 or 6 columns, because say I grab this column right here, if it is at the top level, you look at every edge of it, if it's at the highest level on all edges, that's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But say if I grab for this one because I really wanted that combination of stuff, it's only going to give me 1, 2 because it's surrounded by 2 higher levels. It's in the medium level, but it's still higher than a low level, and so it'll give me 1 for that, and maybe it'll give me 1 if it matches my preferred color type. So that one might only give me 2, but it gives me the combination of things I want. This one over here would give me 1, 2, maybe 3. But now that one's been taken off, this one will give you 1. This one will give you 4. I'm saying this a little bit wrong, but as more and more of these get grabbed, you want to grab the ones that give you the most columns because you need those columns to create the foundation to build higher and higher. Like you can see Jen trying to figure out where is she going to build this so she can create a bridge, spanning 2 areas or whatever it might be. But you want to dig deeper because those lower tiles give you more flexibility that much quicker. And so it's a tough choice. Plus, every round, a new tile comes out that creates a new rule for everybody that round. Like everybody gets an extra tile, or when everybody grabs a tile, if there's a blank space on it, you can say that's whatever you want it to be, so it makes the higher level ones more valuable all of a sudden. It's fascinating. It's satisfying. I want to say it's fast, but it's not. As a 2-player game, you've got to play, I think, 18 turns, and there's a lot of thought that goes into how best to build. And the tricky thing is, the more you build, the tougher it is to squeeze stuff in because you're in this tight area. Look how complex this thing I've made is. 3 levels of bridges and fountains and all, and I'm trying to squeeze things in to get another level on top there. But it's worth it because, again, the end results, here we are, Jen, because at the end result, you score everything based on what you can see from right overhead. So if you've covered things up, they don't score you anymore. So you've got to try and keep things exposed so you can score them all at the end of the game, but then that's what you get. It's a lot of fun. I liked it quite a bit. It is kind of abstract and whatnot, and it can be a little bit fiddly to, I almost felt, there were times when I felt like I need some tweezers from Operation to try to squeeze this column in here to get it. And it can be kind of a pain if you're a Butterfingers and you've got like a big complex thing here and you accidentally bump and like, oh crap, it all fell down. I need to rebuild this. How is it? Where was the statue on this one? It's neat.
It's a lot of fun. I really dug it. Jen liked it. I think my only complaint about it is it's a little bit too long. It gets longer with more players. Or I should say, if you're playing as a 4-player game, there are fewer rounds. So you're not going to build up quite as much stuff. As a 2-player game, like I said, it got fiddly. Because as 2 players, you get to basically build 4 players worth of stuff. Or maybe not quite that much on your table. So that knocks it down a little bit for me because I kind of felt like, man, I feel like this garden should have been done like 5 rounds ago. But nope, we're continuing to go because as a 2-player game, you literally play more rounds to dig up all the stuff. But still, this game is going to be very popular. And for some people, hey, playing as a 2-player game means I get to build more. For some people, that's a benefit. Like terraform, I've always had a problem with terraforming Mars. There's a 2-player game. 2 players have to do the work of 4 players to terraform. So it feels like terraforming Mars goes on too long. For me, that's the only issue I have with Babylon, which is otherwise, just look at it. Don't you want to play it? Don't you want to build that? I have to admit, looking at it, I kind of want to play it again. Maybe I should have ranked it a little bit higher, but I'm going to stay with it. Number 9 of the month, the beautiful, beautiful Babylon. All right.
And thanks for watching, folks. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It makes a huge difference, believe me. But with that out of the way, if you'd like to see some more, over on the left, you can find a playlist of a whole bunch more Rahdo Rapid reviews. Up in the top right, there's the latest thing that's been added to the channel. And in the bottom right, you've got something YouTube recommends. Okay, folks, thanks for watching.